Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a really quick project that I did on Friday night. It took me about 30 minutes. I had just decided last week that I was really tired of this area right here in my kitchen. I've had the same utensil holder and knife block together on this counter or any counter where I've lived for the past like 7 years, and I was just really tired of it. So I decided in order to do that, to get rid of the knife block, I would have to make room for the knives in these drawers down here, which I organized about 3 years ago, and it was working really well how I had everything organized in the drawers. So I had to make room for all the knives that were in the knife block in these drawers. So I'm going to show you what it looks like before, and then I'll show you my process of how I went through and organized the drawers again, the things I used to make it look nice and tidy, and then I will show you the end product of my project. So I hope you all enjoy. I hope this gives you some inspiration. And I also wanted to mention, I didn't say this in the video when I was doing the organizing, this picture right here used to be up on top of this cabinet, you know, just as like a random decorating piece. And I kind of forgotten that I had it because it was up there. I don't ever look up there. And I was really excited to bring it down and use it instead of the black container. It has that nice, you know, farmhouse look that's so popular right now. I'm not really into farmhouse, but I like how much lighter it looks on my counter than that black container. So I love shopping my house, and here's my project that cost me only $3 to complete. Hope you enjoy. All right, here's where I'm starting. This is what my counter always looks like, and I'm tired of that knife block being up there. I want to be able to put that away. So let me show you what I have in these drawers here. All right, here's how the drawer looks right now. I've had it this way for several years now, and it's worked well for me, but I want to make room for those knives in here. So back there I've got things I use very rarely, and then this silverware tray is turned sideways, and it holds kitchen tools really well. And then I have a few things that I just let hang out right there in the front of the drawer, and then I have a silverware drawer next to it. This also works really well. I've got silverware, and then in the front here, there's always crumbs in the silverware tray. I don't know how that happens. You feel me on that? I have these little like dipping dishes that Paul uses all the time, and then some extra bigger pieces that don't fit in my silverware tray. More crumbs. So embarrassing. So I'm going to try to work this around and make a little more room for some things. And down here, I'll just show you, this is my Tupperware drawer. This is working really well. I have a magazine holder that holds the lids, and then my Tupperware, I have a lot of them drying right now, and then this container right there holds my measuring cups. And I'm going to take everything out and see what I can do. All right, I'm all done. So I took everything out of the drawers. I didn't film this part because I was just in the moment. I took everything out of the drawers, dumped everything out of all the containers, wiped them all out. I filled the sink with soapy water, and I washed all of the containers, all the silverware trays, everything. And that way I had everything up here on the counter so I could decide what went where. So I put everything back in this drawer that originally was in here. All this, everything that was in this container is back in here, but I turned this container a different direction. It used to be sideways, and I put it lengthways so I could put the knives. There used to be a knife block there. It's gone now. So I could put the knives. This is the only way that this long one would fit, is this way. So I had to do it that way. And then I put my two new little black containers here, and they have different things in them. Here's my silverware drawer. I did move things around quite a bit in here to make everything fit without having the knife blocks. So in this, over here I have my pie server just kind of tucked in the side. I don't use that very often, so I don't need to access that. And it's easy to get out. It's kind of hiding there. And then I have my steak knives, and then a few utility knives, and then all my silverware that we use for eating is right there, and the little forks, and then we have a lot of spoons, so I thought those would fit nicely in that bigger pocket, and then the little dipping dishes fit nicely right there, and then this black basket holds all of my serving spoons, which is really nice, and this actually gives me a little more room for silverware than I had before, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I always anchor my baskets with sticky tack. This is what it looks like. It comes in like rectangular shaped blocks, and you just work it until it gets sticky. And I just put that on the bottom of the basket so that it doesn't move around when you open and close the drawer. And then actually, as I was doing that, I moved some things around. So I wanted to show you, I put a few extra knives in here, but really for me, it doesn't matter which knife I grab. They all are kind of the same to me. So I won't have to like fumble around for a certain knife. I can just grab whatever is on top and it'll be fine. These shears, looks like they'll catch on the drawer, but they won't. These drawers are nice and deep, and the shears will not catch. So it is a little packed in here, but I'm okay with it. I think I can still see everything pretty easily and find what I want. It's not jumbled up. Things won't get tangled. So I'm happy with it. And as I always do when I clean out a drawer, I find things that I'm like, why do I still have this? I honestly do not know what this does. I'm guessing it's like a dough hook, but I'm not totally sure. And it goes on a mixer that I haven't used in about 2 years, so that's embarrassing. Then this goes to a skillet that I haven't used in forever. It's not even in the kitchen, it's stored somewhere else. This thing, again, I'm not totally sure what it is. I've never used it. That knife case, don't use. And then the sharpener, I don't ever use that. So I'm going to get rid of all these things. And I'll have more room in my drawer for things I actually use. So I ended up redoing this drawer a little bit as well. All I changed was that bin there in the back right corner. I put one of my new ones in there. It's a little bit wider because I needed it to hold a few more things that were originally in this drawer up here. So a couple of things moved down there, but it works really well. And I actually like that a little better. It holds things a little bit more efficiently. So that was nice. All done. So the end result for me is that although my drawers are a little more full, my counter is much more clear, which I really love that. So that's a big plus for me. And I will also say that I did look through all of the utensils in this container and make sure that I use them all, and I do. I like having several spatulas, several wooden spoons at my disposal. So I'm not getting rid of any of those things. I did purge that not too long ago, so I'm happy with how that turned out. So thanks for coming along with me. I hope this was helpful and give you some inspiration for reorganizing your kitchen counter or your drawers to make it work better for you. Thanks for watching.